Alright guys, today we are going to make some earrings. I don't know if you can see it that well. And it's a little coffee with a spoon on a cup on a saucer. So what we're going to need are some little, I think they're eye pins. I cut them down already. They come pretty long. They come about maybe a couple inches long. You're going to need a little silverware and some little, these are little ceramic cups and plates I sell in my store. And what else? You're going to need some earrings, some earring findings, some resin, epoxy resin. Again, this is a 1-in-1 solution. And I put some brown watercolor in there. And you're going to need a little bit of ice cream powder. Okay, so what I did first is I want to super glue everything in place before I mess with the resin. So this one's already super glued. I like to use this gel, it works really well. So I'll super glue that cup on there first. And you don't have to put the spoon on there. I just thought it was a cute idea. So wherever you want to put that spoon, I'll put it on the front, in the front. Put a drop of super glue there. And this dries clear, so you don't have to really worry about it. And you don't want to get super glue on you, so I would say use your little pliers. You can grab onto that little guy. Okay. Alright, so now that is super glued in place, we're going to start on the resin. Okay, so the 1-to-1 solution, go ahead and mix that together into the third cup. And make sure it's 1-to-1. You can get like all sorts of kinds. You can get 3-to-1. 1-to-1, 2-to-1, but 1-to-1's the easiest. And usually you can find that in the craft store, in your local craft store, or a what is it? Art store? Your art supply store? You probably call them. But this is watercolor I'm using for the color. And it's brown. But I want it to look a little bit like coffee. And that coffee kind of looks like it has a little cream in it, but whatever. Okay, so we're gonna add some more ice cream powder to that resin. So see. And you can play with it. You can just put a little bit at a time. I think that's gonna work. Remember, it lightens the color also. So if you want a darker brown, just add a little more watercolor. into your resin. So, oops, sorry. So I added the ice cream powder into there. And I want it a little bit thicker. So I'm going to add another scoop of the ice cream powder. And it looks like this. Sorry. Alright. So we'll mix that around. Mix it really good. You don't want all those little chunks in it. But be careful, because you don't want to splash around in your eyes or anything like that. Still pretty thin. There's something floating around in there. That's why it's good to have paper towels around. Okay. So one more good mixing. And then we'll finally pour it in there. And this does harden very hard, and I'm not quite sure what that ice cream powder is made of, because I can't read. I think it's from Japan, and I can't read that. Okay, so now it's looking a little like a latte. Alright, so let's go ahead and pour that in the cup. Maybe one more drop. There we go. And now we have this other one that is ready from before that we did earlier. Let's see. Don't want to make a mess. Alright. So now that we have those, we're going to add the eye pins. So make sure you cut them to the size that you want. And I would suggest using maybe the needle nose pliers. Ooh, it's gonna fall in there, isn't it? So, when that happens, I'll wait for it to harden just a little bit. Or, the piece that I threw away, which was the other part of that eye pin. Oh, goodness. Well, I'll just wait for it to dry a little bit. So when you, or you can put more powder in there to stiffen that up. Anyways, so once you put the eye pin in there, you take your little earrings, and they have a clip. You want to open that clip with your pliers, and that will take about 24 hours to dry. And you have your head pin in there. So we'll take that. Go ahead and put that onto your eye pin. And then you can close it. And then you get a pair of cute little earrings. Okay, guys, enjoy. Bye.